Isolation is a mechanism to keep the populations apart or out of contact with each other, or we can say it is segregation of populations to form smaller units. Organisms are not uniformly distributed on geographical areas, which mean they are isolated. Also, mechanisms which are genetically conditioned to obstruct gene flow between populations is isolation. During evolutionary studies, Lamarck and Darwin too emphasized on swamping of differences due to interbreeding of genetically distinct populations, whereas Wagner and Romans stressed on the importance of isolation in evolution and concluded that organic evolution will not possible without isolating mechanisms. It is because the essential role of isolation in evolution is to maintain the organic variations which are produced in natural populations through natural selection. But it was Theodore Dobzhansky who coined the term isolating mechanisms during his work on genetics and the origin of species in 1937. He divided this into two broad categories. Geographical isolation. This occurs due to geographically isolated populations or allopatric species. Second, reproductive isolation, where genes exchange between populations is regulated due to genetically controlled mechanisms. There are various types of classifications of isolating mechanisms given by different scientists at different times. Some of them are mentioned here. Savage's classification. First, spatial isolation, which is based on external barriers: ecological, ethological, morphological and physiological. Second, genetic isolation, based on internal barriers or barriers between hybrid populations. A. Hybrid weakness or inviability. B. Hybrid failure to attain sexual maturity. C. Hybrid sterility. D. Hybrid non-viability or sterility in later generations. Mayer's classification, based on geography. First, hybridization, which is based on maintenance of reproductively isolated hybrids between two species. Second, instantaneous speciation through individuals. A. Genetically with single mutation. B. Cytologically with chromosome rearrangement. And second, polyploidy. Third is gradual speciation through populations. A. Sympatric speciation. B. Parapatric speciation. And C. Allopatric speciation, in which peripatric speciation by evolution is an isolated colony, and second, vicariant speciation by division of range by an extrinsic barrier. Mechem's classification. First, pre-mating pre-zygotic mechanisms based on isolation mechanisms which prevent interspecific crosses. A. Potential mates do not meet because of first, geographic isolation. Second, isolation due to distances. Third, climatic isolation. Fourth, seasonal or temporal isolation. Fifth, habitat or ecological isolation. B. Potential mates meet but do not mate is ethological isolation. C. Copulation attempted but transfer of sperms does not occur due to mechanical isolation and physiological isolation. Second, post-mating zygotic mechanisms which are based on isolating mechanisms which reduce the full success of interspecific crosses. A. Sperms are transferred but eggs are not fertilized, which is gametic mortality. B. Egg fertilized but zygote inviable is zygotic mortality. C. Zygote produces F1 hybrid of reduced viability is hybrid inviability or inferiority. D. Hybrid viable but partially or completely sterile is hybrid sterility. E. Reduced viability or fertility in the progenies of hybrids. First, hybrid breakdown. Templeton's classification. By population genetic mode, first, transsilence is A. Hybrid maintenance by selection for hybrids. B. Hybrid recombination by selection for recombinants after hybridization. C. Chromosomal by fixation of chromosomal rearrangements through genetic drift and selection. D. Genetic by founder's effect in a colony. Second, divergence. A. Habitat. Divergent selection without isolation by distance. B. Clinal selection with isolation by distance. C. Adaptive erection of an external barrier followed by divergent microevolution. Isolating mechanisms are primarily important while dealing with biological species through reproductive isolation. These mechanisms are a classical example for mechanisms, behaviors, and physiological processes which are critical for speciation. They are said to prevent members of different species from producing offspring and meanwhile ensures any sterility of the offspring. These barriers maintain the integrity of a species by reducing gene pool mixing between related species. The mechanisms are controlled and can appear in species whose geographic distribution overlap, as in the case of sympatric speciation, or are separate as in the case of allopatric speciation. Isolating mechanisms are considered as bridgeless gaps across which interbreeding does not occur. There are two broad categories of reproductive isolating mechanisms and their types being species, namely pre-mating and post-mating isolating mechanisms. First is pre-mating isolating mechanisms causes species to mate with their own kind. It can also be called as assortive mating. These can be of various types like temporal isolation, where individuals of different species do not mate because they are active at different times of the day or in different seasons. B. Ecological isolation, where individuals mate in their preferred habitat and hence do not meet with each other, having varied ecological preferences. C. Behavioral isolation, in which potential mates meet but choose members of their own species. D. Mechanical isolation is when copulation is attempted but successful transfer of sperm does not take place. Second, post-mating isolating mechanisms causes genomic incompatibility, hybrid inviability or sterility. These can be of various types like A. Gametic incompatibility, in which sperm transfer takes place but egg is not fertilized. B. Zygotic mortality, where egg is fertilized but zygote does not develop. C. Hybrid inviability, where hybrid embryo forms but of reduced viability. D. Hybrid sterility, where hybrid is viable but resulting adult is sterile. E. Hybrid breakdown, when first generation F1 hybrids are viable and fertile, but further hybrid generations F2 and back crosses may be inviable or sterile. Based on these classification, let us discuss them in details. Pre-mating or pre-zygotic isolating mechanisms. Geographic isolation. This isolation mechanism occurs when two populations or species are separated by some physical or geographical barrier which must be there at the time of mating. The types of barriers could be mountain ranges, deserts, deep oceans, forests, lands, bridges or water bodies. These barriers prevent intermingling and migration of individuals of two populations and therefore reduce the risk of the exchange of genes between them. This refrains the species being genetically mixed and keeps them out of contact and follow an independent evolutionary path. With passing time, each population makes an individual unit. The degree of variation between the species is related to the duration of the separation, degree of migration and effectiveness of the physical barrier. A classical example of this are Drosophila persionites and Drosophila pseudoobscura, which inhabit the same geographical area but are isolated by differences in the altitude. The former exists at higher altitudes and the later occupies low altitude of same area. Another example is land snails of Hawaiian islands of Oahu. Because of volcanic ridges, the island has been divided into separate valleys with abundant flora at the bottom and tops being barren. These valleys have different varieties of snails and this difference is because of divergence of the area between them. Isolation due to distance. This type of mechanism is prevalent in sedentary organisms or animals with limited mobility. It has been found out that because of the inability to cover larger distances, the members of widely distributed populations have been seen to be reproductively isolated. The effectiveness of this mechanism depends upon homing instincts of sedentary animals. These animals prefer their reproductive activities to be near to their regions in which they reside. Therefore, any chance of getting mixing between such populations is impossible or through occasional migrants. Mammals found in the Holoarctic area of North America are the best example of this kind. They do not form hybrids because they are unable to cover very long distances. Climate isolation. This type of isolation can occur due to climatic factors like temperature, moisture, salinity, intensity of light and the length of the day. These factors can influence the basic metabolism of the organism or animals and can produce physiological differences amongst them. For example, some spiderworts like Tradescantia canaliculata and Tradescantia subspera are sympatric, but remains climatically isolated because one grows in sunlight and other grows in deep shade. Seasonal isolation. This type of isolation influences those populations in which the members reach sexual maturity at different times of the day, that is day or night, or in different seasons, that is summer or fall. The best explanation of this is seen in plants where flowering is different species is strictly under the control of photoperiod, light intensity and temperature. For example, two species of pines, Pinus radiata and Pinus muricata grows together on Monterey Peninsula in California, but no hybrids are seen as the Pinus radiata sheds pollen in early February and Pinus muricata in the month of April. In the case of animals too, it is observed that seasonal breeders like amphibians, insects and fishes show isolation mechanisms. For example, in toads, the American toad Bufo americanus prefers to live in forested areas, while Fowler's toad Bufo fowleri is found in grasslands. Natural hybrids between these species are rare because Bufo americanus breeds early in the rainy season, whereas Bufo fowleri breeds late. However, during the overlapping seasons, some hybridization occurs and the hybrids resemble another species of toad, Bufo woodhousei. Seasonal isolation can also be called as temporal isolation. Another example is Drosophila pseudoobscura and Drosophila persimilis are sympatric and resides in North America. Their breeding is during the same season, but at different times of the day. Drosophila pseudoobscura is active in the evening, while Drosophila permissilis is active in the morning, and therefore they do not form any hybrids. Habitat, ecological, environmental isolation. This type of isolation occurs due to differences in the habits of the organisms with respect to food and various physiological requirements. Although it was reported that ecological isolation is not the foolproof method of preventing interbreeding in animals because of their ability to move in different areas, but in plants or sessile organisms it is quite effective. It is possible in species which have different biotopes or habitats in the same territory. Due to interspecific competitions, the populations occupy an appropriate habitat and thereby sustain habitat isolation. This differentiation reduces the chance of hybridization among populations and hence contribute to their isolation. Due to ecological changes, the species show genetic differences and different ecological preferences and requirements. For example, Drosophila species living in the same area may have different nutritional requirements of feeding on different types of yeasts. Some plants too show preferences for a type of soil for their growth, like in the case of Cynnothus in California. Cynnothus jepsonu is found specifically on basic soil, while Cynnothus cuneatus have a broader range of tolerance to soil type. Both the species tend to grow together, but natural hybrids are not seen frequently. Although these can be crossed artificially to produce fertile hybrids. Another example is sibling species of Anopheles, which are found in Europe and Western Asia. They are morphologically similar as adults, but are distinct in some characteristics of their egg floats, gene rearrangements, in courtship rituals, their inability or ability to transmit malaria, and in their habitat preferences. Like Anopheles labrantia and Anopheles atroparvus lives in brackish water, whereas Anopheles maculopenis is found in running fresh water. Anopheles melanun and Anopheles missae inhabit stagnant fresh water. Ethological, psychological, behavioral, sexual isolation. The word ethological is derived from Greek word ethos, which means habit or custom that is brought about by differences in courtship behavior displayed by different animals. For this, males usually show specific behavior towards females of the same species and in turn respond to these gestures. This was called as species recognition by Peterson. The act of mating can only be accomplished when there is an appropriate exchange of stimuli. Thus, ethological isolation creates barrier for mating which can be visual, auditory and olfactory or tactile. The absence of sexual attraction between males and females of different species display ethological isolation. Ethological isolation ensures that mating occurs between members of same species. For example, male peacocks are more ornamental and they attract the female by its body forms, unique plumage and characteristics movements. These display are very specific and can be recognized by the females of the same species. Similarly, auditory signals or acoustic signals like chirps and songs in birds and croaking of frogs plays an important role in the courtship of members of the population. Closely related grey tree frog and pinewood tree frog are used to breed in the same ponds of New Orleans, where the principal barrier to interbreeding is auditory signals. Female frogs locate males by their calls after reaching the breeding ground. It was observed by Little John after recording the sounds and reproducing it by loudspeakers that the calls of Hyla versicolor was a short thrill, loud and resonant lasting for 3 seconds, whereas that of Hyla femoralis consisted of series of short sonorous dots and dashes. The females could easily distinguish between these calls and there was no mixed mating. This is the case with chemical mediators that encourages and facilitates mating between same species. Chemical stimulus given by the species can be detected either on contact or by olfactory organs of opposite counterpart. For example, in mammals there is a secretion of hormones while insects produce pheromones which are highly specific to a particular species. Mechanical isolation. This type of isolation takes place due to different and complex structures of genital organs in different organisms which works as a barrier to restrict copulation between different species. This is mainly seen in insects where, according to Dufour, genitalia are supposed to work on lock and key mechanism. The male and female genital organs are exactly fitted to each other and copulation does not occur even if there is a slight difference in the structure of either organs. The interspecific crosses between different species of Drosophila can cause injury or even death to the female member. Mechanical isolation is quite developed in plants, which uses insects for pollination. Grant in 1971 observed that floral structures of Aquilegia formosa, which is pollinated by hummingbirds, and Aquilegia pubescens, which is pollinated by hawk moth, is different in morphology and therefore hybrid formation between these species is not possible. Another example is Salvia apnea, which is pollinated by large carpenter bumblebees, and its closely related species Salvia mellifera is pollinated by 12 species of small and medium sized honeybees, but in nature no hybrids are found. Physiological isolation. Some species are isolated because of their physiological differences. This kind of barrier is seen in aquatic animals which discharge their eggs and spermatozoas in ambient water bodies and let the fertilization to take place outside parental bodies. The attraction between members of same population but different species can be due to some physiological differences between them. For example, leopard frog breeds early in the year and deposits its egg in the globular submerged mass near water's edge, whereas bronze frog breeds early in the month of April and eggs are laid in a thin film at the surface of the water. The difference in breeding time and season along with different egg deposition styles produces a barrier for fertilization and mixing of gene pool. Interspecific mating is not possible in Drosophila because its vaginal mucous membrane swells up after copulation. The swelling of membrane lasts for few hours if mating is co-specific, but continues for days if it is interspecific. This phenomenon is known as insemination reaction. It causes mortality of the fertilized eggs and thereby they cannot be laid down. This phenomenon is very common in plants. For example, pollen grains either fail to germinate if there is an interchange of pollens of one species to the other. Isolating mechanisms are basically work in an orchestrated manner where if one barrier fails, the other will take care of it and restrict hybrid formation. Therefore, if pre-mating isolating barriers fail, then post-mating mechanisms comes into action to prevent environmental balances. These mechanisms are divided in following types. Gametic mortality. This mechanism is seen in both external and internal fertilization types. After mating, it is seen that sperm fails to fertilize the egg, which leads to gamete mortality. For example, in large gastropods, the sperm carries a protein called lysine protein, which dissolves the egg shell and makes a hole in the egg's vitelline envelope, but only if the egg and sperm are of same species. It has been noticed that gamete mortality is more developed in forms which shows internal fertilization. Patterson observed that in some Drosophila species after interspecific mating, when sperm passes through the female vaginal canal, an antigenic reaction occurs, leading to immobilization of sperms. Therefore, hybrids between related species of Drosophila are never found. Zygote mortality. If an organism is successful in breaking the barrier in the nature and somehow able to form a hybrid, may show irregular embryogeny causing cessation of its developmental stages. As there is no perfect match between the chromosomes, the zygote is not formed, or there might be complete absence of sperm nucleus from the spindle formation. Like in the case of fishes, they can be artificially inseminated by different species of fishes, but their development is abnormal. In contrast, the hybrids of goat and sheep proceed normally in early developmental stages, but die before their birth. Similar is the case with bullfrog and gopher frog, where hybrids die before reaching tadpole stage. Hybrid inferiority. Normally, the hybrids do not survive or tend to make unisexual progenies, especially males, but sometimes they exhibit great productivity. For example, embryos produced by female Fowler toad and male Gulf Coast toad develop normal adults, but adults are all males and sterile. Natural hybrids are usually weak due to ecological differences. Liebeck described hybrid inferiority in a cross between male Linum perini and female Linum austriacum. The hybrid embryo of the seeds is weak and they are not able to break open the testa and hence die within the seed and fail to germinate. But when artificial intervention is applied and made the seeds free from the seed coat, they show luxuriant growth, develops into healthy seedlings and are fertile. In hybrid viability, only the one survives which is usually homozygous like female of humans. Hybrid sterility. It is the inhibition of reproductive capacity of F1 generation or later generations. It is an outcome of hybrid formation between different strains or populations which belongs to different species. The hybrid arising from interspecific mating causes their partial or complete sterility. The reason being failure of pairing of chromosomes at meiosis or formation of fused spindle fibers or failure of cell division in spermatocytes. The best explanation of this phenomenon can be justified by formation of mules, which is vigorous but is completely sterile. Another example is formation of embryos produced by a cross between female Fowler's toad and male Gulf Coast toad, which forms normal male adults but are sterile. Hybrid breakdown. This type of reproductive failure appears in F2 generation of crosses of different species. The reason might be incompatibility between interacting genes. The interspecific hybrids are partially or completely fertile in its F1 generation, but does not necessarily follow in F2 generation or back crosses. This causes formation of genotypes of low fitness because of recombination of gene complements of parental species. F1 hybrid females of Drosophila pseudoobscura and Drosophila persimilis crosses are vigorous. But when these females are back-crossed to males of either species, the offspring formed are weak and sterile. Same is the case with plants, where hybrids made from cotton plant species Gossypium barbidens, Gossypium hirsutum and Gossypium tomentosum gave rise to vigorous and fertile F1 hybrids, but F2 hybrids are unfruitful. Conclusion: isolation is considered as one of the most distinguished mechanisms in the process of speciation. The mechanism is a collection of evolutionary, behavioral and physiological processes. This prevents members of varied species from producing hybrid offsprings and should ensure no offsprings are sterile. The environment plays an important role in creating external barriers to reproduction between two incipient species. An overview of the types of external and internal barriers for reproduction will give a glimpse of the suitable sustenance of ecology and environment, and will surely refrain from the contamination of the gene pool.